This is Neal Cash with NPC News Online. We're here at the 2022 Mr. Olympia back in Las Vegas, folks. And I'm here with none other than the king himself, George Brown. This is funny. I'm interviewing GB, right? This is my guy, George. Olympia number what? What number is this?
I think it's, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 8.
Number 8.
8 times.
8. How you feeling, brother?
I feel pretty good, to say the least. The first Olympia that I went to was a blast, and I would say that this entire year for me has been a blast, So to cap it off here, back in Las Vegas, I'm feeling like I want to levitate.
So this year has been a crazy year for you, right? So you shut it down for a long time. You had a long off season. Seemed like you were getting healthy and stuff like that, right? And then you came in late in the season. Late. Usually you're an early striker. You came in late. And I'm going to be honest, people were counting him out. People were kind of saying, like, George ain't got a shot at qualifying this year. It's too late. Ain't enough shows. He washed, right? And then you come back and it's like with a completely rejuvenated physique, right? Like, so that time must have did you some good or something, because this might be one of the best Georges I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, rest is always good. Resetting is always good. I learned a lot during that period. I learned a lot about my body, so now my body is working with me along with my work. I treated this year like a season. Like I said, it's a preseason. You're just now getting out there. There was no reason for me to try to go and do a show early because I had to have a different strategy. When I got out there, I think I placed 8th in Texas. It was a great show, and it gave me a measuring stick on where I needed to go for the year. And then from that point on, doing shows, I just get better. Like, as long as I'm getting better. Placing, we don't have no control over that. You know that. Yep. So I was getting placed where I was placed. Sometimes I felt like I should have placed better. Sometimes I wasn't giving myself the win. Regardless, I got the win. At that point, I looked up. We were 6 weeks out. I've been here before, 8 times to be exact. And I was already in shape. And there's no way that people were catching me. And, they started talking shit. And they made it fun because, like, people, they try to turn it into something different. And I just looked at it for what it was. The younger dudes talk shit to the older dudes and back and forth. I found a group. I'm having fun. And I can't wait to get out there.
So what's your expectations going into this Olympia?
I've done everything that I can do. I expect to go out and put on a show. And like I always say, the judges are going to put me, where they put me.
So if I'm not mistaken, George's been around since the start of the division, right? He's an OG. And when men's physique first got introduced in Vegas, when it first got introduced on the big stage, you were the very first person, because you made top 10, the very first person to walk out on the big stage for the men's physique division.
Yeah.
First ever, right?
First ever, yeah.
So if you can walk out, make that top 10 and walk out this year, because it's probably the most competitive ever, right?
Absolutely. It's 70 guys, So anybody who makes it to the night show should be accomplished. I mean, proud of their accomplishment.
Top 10 this year, you really are like the 10th top 10 in the world.
Absolutely. And if you can get out on that stage at night, there's nothing like it. Trust me.
So GB, obviously, I'm gonna be honest, I am as biased as they come. So this is gonna be the most biased interview you ever. It's gonna be the most biased interview you ever. This is my guy, right? So like, I'm rooting for you to crack that top 10. We can see you put on a show at the night show Saturday. Okay. So anybody you want to give a shout out to or anything before we go?
All of my sponsors, all of my coaches. I don't want to leave anybody out. Mike Davies, Mike Rattini, Dom Super Sliced, Jim Sups, Protan. Dark Sport, like I said, I don't want to leave it. 360 Fitness Meals, everybody that supports me, my whole support system, and we are live. I'm taking over now from Las Vegas, Nevada. The return of the Olympia, Saturday night, Las Vegas. We will be there. He is Neal Cash. I am the one, the only George Brown for NPC News Online, and we'll see you guys later.
We out. Promo code King George.
The promo code is King George.
On all those sponsors.